Hello everybody, I am velgatheobserver, and lately I have been making a lot of concepts about the Rat Scouts. So today I will be making a new rendition of their home, the home that they will be living in. And I've mentioned before in the previous videos how I really want to flesh out at least the concept of the Rat Scouts before announcing you my world name. So today I'll be rendering their home. And I've did this before, but it's sort of premature take, I would say. If you scroll back to my video page, you'll see, but now I'm doing it again today for the sake of perfection, because I really want to make it look good. So the bush tree itself is actually a species of bush that can grow so large it can be classified as trees, and it's sort of like how bamboos are still grass even though we call them trees, because they actually are grass. And the same thing goes for these bush trees. They're actually still bushes, but we are gonna call them bush trees. And they start out small, as all plants do, even enormous trees. They start out as little saplings, and saplings are tiny. But the unique thing about them is, as they grow, the older vines will actually solidify, and they will eventually become eternal. And yep, it's kind of like turning into stone. But once they've reached the state, they are impenetrable and also fireproof. So that means you can actually try to light one on fire, or you could be inside of one trying to just light a campfire and it won't catch flame. And this doesn't mean that all of the bush trees will turn into stone, because there will always be more and more vines growing on the newer parts of the bush tree. Their growths, though, they will over time become slow. They won't grow fast forever, and these bush trees, there is not much of them living all around the place. There's not many, and I haven't thought about how many thousands of years these things can last. But because I haven't thought of it yet, I haven't thought that far, but I just think to how the oldest trees in the world right now is about 3,000 years old, and they probably grow super slow now. Like if not just if they don't fall due to like natural causes like extreme weather or erosion, maybe the ground will like erode beneath them, and then the tree itself will actually fall off, or it could even get struck by lightning and it'll just burn. Like, who knows, right? But the idea about this is once a bush tree has grown big enough, and also while its vines have not started to solidify, the Rat Scouts will actually cut open an entrance by hand, and then they will hollow out the inside to make it more spacious and livable. And I have done an interior design before of the bush tree, which is what you see now, but I just don't think it's enough. I don't think it's enough to convince you about the kind of atmosphere you would be feeling when you live inside the bush tree, which is why I'm planning on making more interior designs like furniture and storage compartments, and also like places they store food like pantries, so that it would make it feel more like a home to you, because I can clearly see like the bush tree in my head, but I have to convey this to you, so I have to keep making these, right? And but today, however, we get to enjoy more the outside view of the bush tree itself. And as you can see, this is going to be a nighttime scene, and I made sure to use the proper colors to invoke the feel of nighttime. And there's this light coming from within the bush tree. There's smoke coming from above, and there are also other juvenile bush trees growing all around this one. And the ground is dark, and it's swampy looking, and it's like just black, near black, especially because it's always wet and it's nighttime right now. And there are a bunch of streams and puddles all over the place, because the Rat Scouts are supposed to be living in a swampy area. And it's raining, and I've mentioned how they have green hair because of something in the water, so I made sure to somehow give the water have like a greenish yellow tint. And as you can see, there are a couple of Rat Scouts standing around outside by the water, and there are a couple of dogs too, a couple of little dogs roaming around. There's one nearby them, and there's one in the foreground looking at them from afar. I kind of blurred him out. You should be able to see if you look. And I really wanted to capture the feeling of it being cold and damp outside while looking at this bush tree, and you can tell it would just feel so nice and warm when you go inside of it. And I am actually naturally a cold person. I just easily get cold compared to other people. Like, other people are just warm, they go to somewhere cold and they're fine, but I'm easily cold. Maybe it's because I don't breathe much. I don't breathe much. It's kind of a thing that I do. It's hard to explain, strange thing to say, but that's topic for another video. The velgatheobserver doesn't breathe. But anyway, I get cold easy, which is why I can truly appreciate the feeling of warmth, especially inside of a painting. Okay, and hopefully I've conveyed my feelings properly through this painting, so that all of you could have a little hint of what I feel. Also, hopefully, all of you understand a little more about the Rat Scouts and their home because of this painting. And it's always nice to have people coming over, coming over here and just watching this, coming over to my channel. It just makes me feel like I'm not drawing this alone. So thank you very much if you're here. Thank you very much. If you want to talk, just go ahead and comment down below, because I always reply. And don't forget to subscribe. Let me know what you think, as always. And I'll be seeing you soon.